Hi guys! So today we are going to talk about all things highlighter. I love highlighters. I think you guys know this by now. Before I get started, let me apologize again for my voice. I'm still sick. In fact, I feel worse than I did the other day. I feel like I'm getting worse instead of better, and I'm not saying this for sympathy. You guys know I don't need sympathy. I don't even give myself sympathy. Just so you know, this is why I sound so terrible. It's like in my chest now. It's probably because I'm not resting, which I need to do. But anyway, I wasn't going to film today. I feel like I say that in every single video. But I sat down, I did my makeup, and then I was just like, ugh, I don't feel like doing anything. So I texted a picture of my face to Kathleen because this is what we do. And I was just like, oh, my makeup looks so nice, but I don't feel like filming. And she's like, you better film because your makeup is good. So she gave me the kick in the ass that I needed. Not that I think I look amazing or anything, but I don't know. I like this eye makeup. I used not a new shadow, but a shadow I have not used in a really long time. It's Notre Dame from Sigma. It's so pretty. This is a highlighter video and somehow I squeeze in eyeshadow. But I just think this is so pretty. So thank you Sigma, Notre Dame, and thank you Kathleen for making my ass film. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to oh, there is. The other day I filmed this very same video, but I never finished it because I was attacked halfway through the video. And I'm going to even show you a clip, just in case anybody thinks that I'm exaggerating. I was filming, I was talking, and all of a sudden, I was attacked. So let's just roll that clip, and then I'll finish explaining. Roll it, Topaz. Lynn Hill, there's many channels, but I'm just a... What? Do you see it?
I'm just a...
Hell to the no! Did you see it attack me? Mid freaking video! It was in my hair! The freaking nerve! Now where did that... Okay, we have to pause because I have to murder someone. I'll be right back. How do I even follow that up? I mean... So I was filming, that happened, the attack took place, and I was so out of sorts that I never even finished filming. So I had no outro, it was just like half a video, and I thought that that was going to be okay, but obviously it wasn't. So we are here again to film the very same video. So I'm just going to talk to you guys today about highlighter. I'm going to show you some of my favorites, which if you follow my channel, you've seen all of these products before. But a lot of you have been asking me questions recently about why do you use powder over liquid, liquid over powder, where do you highlight, why do you pick a certain color highlighter. So hopefully we'll cover all of those things today without being a half an hour video. I have a feeling it's going to be a long one, so you might want to grab a snack and settle in for a long winter's video. Santa? Really? Night before Christmas? You went there. Okay, so first off, I want to hit some of the questions that you guys have been asking, and then we'll talk about my favorites at the end because I feel like that's the most repetitive part of the video. So first off, let's talk about brushes. Now, I want to show you guys this brush because this just trips me out. So I got this fan brush the other day, and it's like the perfect size for highlighting. But the problem is, the bitch is long. I mean, seriously, I feel like I'm first off conducting an orchestra, but you could highlight from a mile away. Like literally your arm is a mile away and you're still highlighting. It's just, I think it's funny. But I got this from Michael's. It's Royal and Langnickel, which I have a couple of their brushes that I use for makeup and I really like them. I have this one that I also just got. This has nothing to do, well, it kind of does, because I've been using this one and it's just a teeny tiny little, just like flat shader brush, but it's like miniature. I've been using this one for my inner corner highlight, and I really, really like it. This was $3.99, and I think this was like $2.99. So you can get really good brushes at craft stores or like art stores and use them for makeup. It's okay. It's not like ghetto. I feel like some people think that that's so like bougie. I think it's fine. Another one that I like is the e.l.f. small tapered brush. Now you guys usually see me using this to set my under eye concealer, but I started out using this for highlight and it works. It's a little bit bigger than what I would normally prefer, but this is a $3 brush and it gets the job done. So if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend $15 or $20 on a brush, this is a good one. And then my favorite brush for highlighting is the Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35. This is like a tulip shape, so it comes to a point at the tip. And I just love this one. You guys always see me using this. I like it because it's not too big, it's not too small, but this little tip, you can actually do your inner corner. You can really do your Cupid's bow without getting highlighter everywhere. So this is like my #1 highlighting brush, but of course there are cheaper options. I think this one's like $15 to $20. So yeah, just my favorite. Okay, so we've covered brushes. Let's talk about where I place the highlighter. So what I will do 9 times out of 10, I'm using some sort of powder highlighter from Becca. These are pretty much the only highlighters that I use. I like the Shimmering Skin Perfectors in liquid, but I really love the powder ones. I just feel like they're so easy to use. And I'm not going to put it on right now because I already have highlighter on. I didn't plan accordingly. I should have done my highlight in the video, but I'm sorry. So I just take a little bit, and I usually take it like on the side of my brush. I don't go in like that. I tend to go in like this way. And I just start right on my cheekbone. So you want to start like on this high point, and you can feel your cheekbone. If you're not sure where to highlight, you want to keep it like right in this area. So I start like right here, and I take it around in a C shape to about the center, like right where my eyebrow arches, and I bring it back down. And I tend to tap. Oh, I sound so terrible. I'm so sorry, you guys. Some people will like rub or just very gently, kind of like this motion. I don't like to do that. I prefer to tap it, and I just tap in like a C shape, and I usually do that twice. Like I'll do it once, and then I go back in, get more highlighter, and I'll do it again because I tend to go overboard, but I just love highlighter so much. So I'll do my cheekbones. I, of course, always do my brow bone and my inner corner. That's something that I always do. The inner corner I always do. The brow bone sometimes I forget, but I do think it looks really nice when you highlight your brow bone, especially if you have like an intense eye. It just, I don't know, it really makes everything just look finished. I take a little bit down my nose, but have you guys met my nose? It has its own zip code, so I don't like to bring too much emphasis on it, so I just highlight it a tiny bit. I like to do my Cupid's bow. That's one area that I always tend to highlight, and I see some girls do the center of their forehead. I don't know, sometimes I'll take my brush and just, you know, whatever's left and do the center of my forehead and my chin. But normally it's my cheekbones, and I bring it up and around because when you highlight this area, it tends to make your eyebrows and just everything look a little bit more lifted. And then of course when you do your cheekbone, it just gives you that gorgeous, like healthy look, especially in the summer, like when the sun hits it. It's beautiful. So okay, we've talked about where I place the highlighter, how I do it. Now we should probably talk about why I use liquid over powder or vice versa. So in the summer, I definitely use powder because I'm a little bit more oily. In the winter, I still tend to use powder, but in the really cold months like December, January, February, I will switch over to a liquid. Now, if you have dry skin, you want to use a liquid if you can. I mean, sometimes like a powder highlighter on very dry skin is going to cling to your dry patches, and it's just going to make your skin look drier. Same thing goes if you have oily skin, you want to stick with more of a powder highlighter because you're oily, and then if you put another liquid on your face, it can tend to really make things greasy and slide around, so, you know. Oh, also, if you're prone to breakouts, like on your cheeks or anywhere that you're gonna highlight, keep in mind that putting highlighter in an area where you're broken out is only going to emphasize whatever you have going on. I mean, highlighter draws attention. Obviously, you know, it's gonna pull the eye to that area. So if you have breakouts, like right here, I would be careful with the highlighter or use something very subtle that's not gonna be like bam, because people's eyes are gonna be like bam, homegirl is broken out. Okay, now a couple of highlighters that I love. Now you guys know I love the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. This is the powder version. This is Opal. This is my favorite one. I feel like this is the most universal highlighter. Now I did a wedding. I did makeup for a wedding like a month ago. There were 2 white girls, 2 black girls, and one, I think she was Filipino. Her skin was gorgeous. Oh my God. I used Opal on all of them, and I used powder on all of them except one. The one girl had really dry skin, so I used Opal, the liquid version or the cream version. It looked gorgeous on all of them. So this is very universal. It's going to work on a lot of different skin tones. So if you're totally like clueless on what to get, 9 times out of 10, Opal will work for you. This is so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, and Opal's what I have on today, by the way. Another one that I really like is Moonstone. This is more of a like in your face champagne, whereas Opal has a little tiny bit of a pink tint to it. But I mean, I have Opal on today and it doesn't look pink, but it's not that like intense champagne like a Moonstone. I love this. I think this looks gorgeous on. But if you're just starting out with highlighter, this is intense. So just be careful. I mean, use a light hand. This is very pigmented, but they're so soft and smooth. I mean, just look how beautiful that is. I guess I should have swatched Opal. Let me give you guys a quick swatch. Ay, 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 you're losing it, woman. So that's Opal and that's Moonstone. So you can see the difference. Moonstone is definitely more intense, but I love it. I also have Rose Gold in the powder. I have to say I'm kind of afraid of this one because I don't really know how to use it yet. So that's Rose Gold right there, and of course I will do close-ups of everything. This one, I feel like maybe I can only use it in the summer. I think this would be gorgeous on someone with really dark skin. This would be beautiful, but if you're really fair, I don't think Rose Gold is going to work for you. I feel like it's too much for me, and I have very olive skin. So the last one I have in the powder is Champagne Gold. I know this looks very scary, but this on is beautiful. It doesn't give you that like yellow look when you put it on your face. Now even swatched, it looks very yellow. When you put it on your face, it just gives you the gold. I feel like the yellow doesn't translate to the face. It's just a really beautiful gold highlight. If you're looking for a gold highlighter, this is the nicest gold powder I found. And I feel like it's not a good representation of itself because it does not look like this when you put it on. It's not this yellow, but I love it. So I also have the Shimmering Skin Perfectors in the liquid version. Now I have Moonstone, Rose Gold, and Opal. Now these are the ones that I like to mix in with foundation. So I will just take like half a pump, and I'll show you how much half a pump is. That right there is half a pump. It doesn't look like that much, but when you get it going, That is a lot of highlighter. So this is Moonstone. So I'll take 2 pumps of foundation, which is what I usually use for my entire face. Half a pump of whatever liquid highlighter I'm using, mix them together just on the back of my hand, and then I apply it. Now, this is of course just my opinion, but for every 2 pumps of foundation, a half a pump of highlighter is like the max. If you use more than that, instead of it being just a very subtle highlight all over your face, it's going to be like disco ball, super intense, really highlighted entire face, which that's not cute on anyone. I've seen some girls use equal parts foundation and highlighter. If that's what you're going for, that's on you. I mean, you do you, boo-boo. But in my opinion, 2 pumps of foundation to a half a pump of highlighter. I think that's like the perfect amount to just give you that subtle, sun-kissed, healthy look to your skin. Now, if you don't want to spend the money, $41 on these big guys, you can get right now from Becca, and no, this video is not sponsored, although mama wishes it was. You can get a 3-pack of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. You get Champagne Gold, Pearl, and Opal, and I'm pretty sure this is a holiday set that's a limited edition thing. This is $25, so you need this. Like, if you've been wanting the Shimmering Skin Perfectors, I'm telling you guys, get this before it is gone, because these are awesome. Now, they have a doe foot applicator, so you can't really mix this in with your foundation. I mean, you could kind of put some on the back of your hand and then mix your foundation on top. But what you can do, you can put this either all over your face, just like, you know, just like you're going in with a foundation. Just put it all over, use it as a primer, and then put your foundation on top. You're gonna get pretty much the same effect as mixing them together. Now, it's not only about Becca. Becca is just the brand that I happen to love. I think that they do the best highlighters on the market. I've tried so many highlighters, and Becca is just the best. They're pricey, they're a high-end brand, so I'm gonna give you guys some drugstore options. Now, these Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights are awesome. Now, they're liquid, so you would either mix them in with foundation or go the liquid highlighter route, obviously. But these are awesome, they're beautiful, the formula is really nice, and they will give you that same glowy highlighted look that you're going to get from the Becca ones for a fraction of the price. Now, these I've used both ways. I've mixed them in with foundation, or I've taken them and just tapped them on, you know, wherever you want to put highlighter. Oh, that's another thing that I should probably touch on, how I apply liquid highlighter. So what I do, I just put some out on the back of my hand, take my ring finger, just dip it in. You don't want to get too much product. You want to start out very gently. So I will like tap my, here, I'll show you guys. Why not? That'll be better than me trying to explain it. So I just put some highlighter out on the back of my hand, and I'll take my ring finger, dab it in, and then go to a clean spot on my hand and get most of it off so that you just have a little bit, and then I'll just tap it on. And then I'll take a clean finger and tap again until it's all blended in. And I like to do it in layers. So I'll do that one time, make sure that it's nice and blended, and then go back in, get a little bit more, and do it again. It's much easier to add highlighter than it is to take it away, trust me. And the 2 shades that I have in these Revlon ones are Bare Light and Pink Light. I'm so sorry. My voice is getting worse as the video goes on. We're almost done, I promise. One other one that I want to mention is the Physicians Formula Natural Nude. I don't know if this is called a shimmer strip or what it's called, but this thing is amazing. This is such a good highlighter. This is just as soft and velvety as the Becca ones, like so surprising to me, because I have Physicians Formula, what are they, the shimmer strips, and I don't like them. I feel like they're hard. Like, they're not soft and buttery, and I'm just not a fan. This, I love. Such good quality, and you get all of these different colors. So if one day you want like the super light, almost white highlight, you got it. And then the next day you want rose gold, you got it. Now you can use this as an eyeshadow, highlighter. I just love this thing. This one's just very universal. This is the best highlighter I found from the drugstore, definitely. And look how cute the packaging is. Like, it's so cute. Alright guys, I think we have officially covered everything on highlighter and Becca. And I swear this video is not sponsored because I know it's like Becca constantly, but they do the best highlighters. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you again for putting up with my terrible sounding voice. So I've taken enough of your time today. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you very soon with a new video. Mwah. Bye.
Oh my god, I gotta blow my nose. This is terrible. Because my makeup is gonna come off. Opal is going... Wait, I need a drink. I need a drink. Perk up, buttercup. You ain't done yet, yo. I mean, this is so pretty. Oh, wait. I think my knee fell asleep. And my camel's sleeping, too. That's a good thing. We don't want that bitch awake. The Revlon Photo Ready... Okay, I'm ready. I had to study it for a minute. Okay, wait. So these Revlon Photo Ready... what are they called? I forgot. Back up off me, bitch. So, Winifred is pretty much here to put the smack down on Topaz. Because this bitch will peck you to death. You better stay away from my ass. And it is intense. Ooh, what is intense? Pull it out of there. Intense. But it is intense. Do you think that's going to make it to the video? Because it is getting cut. It is on the cutting room floor along with your career. Which never even started. So you can get it in this... Wait, this does not look right. So you can get it in this, like, original size. Would you stop fumbling? Why don't you juggle them? What the hell? That was not supposed to happen. Topaz, sabotaging my makeup. If you ever call me again when I am filming, I will cut you. That was my mom. Ladies with an attitude, fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it. Vogue. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just put that out there right now. What, you have like a gay thing going. Like, you're turning into a very flamboyant gay man. And I kind of like it. Stick with it. It's going to take you places. So stop. I'm about to Wayne Goss this bitch. And then Moonstone. Wait, did I skip something? Oh god. Wow. You are a bloated piece of gas-filled trash. And that's all she wrote.